صلى الله تعالى على محمد وعلى آله وصحبه برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. الحمد لله الذي خلق الأفلاك والأرضين، والصلاة والسلام على من كان نبيا وآدم بين الماء والدين. أما بعد، وقد قال الله تبارك وتعالى في القرآن المجيد والفرقان الحميد بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هل يستوي الذين يعلمون والذين لا يعلمون. صدق الله العظيم، صدق رسوله النبي الأمين المتين الكريم، ونحن على ذلك من الشاهدين والشاكرين، والحمد لله رب العالمين. Before I start my discourse, I want to mention a small incident in front of you. Hazrat Sayyidina Ibrahim bin Adham, rahmatullahi ta'ala alayhi, a very great wali of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It is mentioned that two people who were kings, they left their entire kingdom for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. One is Hazrat Sayyidina Ibrahim bin Adham, rahmatullahi ta'ala alayhi, and the second one is Sayyidina Ashraf Jahangir Signani, rahmatullahi ta'ala alayhi, from where the Ashrafi Silsila starts. Alhamdulillah, I am a part of the Ashrafi Silsila. So Hazrat Sayyidina Ibrahim bin Adham, rahmatullahi ta'ala alayhi, was once seated in a masjid, and in the masjid he stretched his legs, not towards the Kaaba, just normally he stretched his legs. And a voice was heard, "Is this how you sit in the court of the kings? Is this how you sit in the court of the kings?" Immediately he folded his legs, and it is mentioned until he left this world, he never ever stretched his legs out again. Masjid is the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, a place of adab, a place of respect. If someone does not know how to sit in the masjid, then unfortunately you should ponder and think that what kind of Muslims are you? Masjid is not an ordinary place. Outside, if you talk about worldly things, nothing will happen to your good deeds. If you talk about normal worldly things, nothing there. In the masjid, you talk about worldly things, your good deeds start getting raised. Outside you laugh, with sound, yes, it's not recommendable, but in the masjid you laugh with sound, there will be darkness in your grave. So, masajid of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has respect, has adab. And adab is to sit in the position of at-tahiyyat. The best position of adab is the position of at-tahiyyat. When Jibreel Islam came in the court of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam and he asked 5 questions, the position he came and said was the position of tashahhud. Jibreel Islam told you that in the court of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, adab is you must sit in at-tahiyyat position. Here you in the masjid, in the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and you want to sit where your sitar is exposed, where your body parts are being unveiled. So I thought of discussing this because at the moment there were a few people in this masjid who were sitting in very awkward positions. And because I am in front, I can see everybody. Okay? So it's not something to smile, it's not something to joke about. It's something serious. When you sit in the masjid, sit with adab. I'm not going to point out anyone, but at the moment I am feeling very angry. When I mean very angry, I mean very angry. Because people will not sit in front of their fathers in that position. And when you come to the masjid, you want to sit in a disgusting and filthy position. The walls of the masajid are made for the support of the masajid, not for the support of your backs. Yes, some people have problems in their lives. They are elderly people. We respect them for that. For that, they're exclusive cases. We won't say anything to them. They are our leaders. They are our elders. But a young person who stands outside and he can speak for hours with his friends, when he comes in the masjid, then his leg starts paining. When he comes in the masjid, then he wants to sit on a chair. When he comes in the masjid, then he feels tired. Outside he can spend hours talking about last night's football match, last night's cricket match. At that time there is no pain. Because there is no ihsas. When I mean ihsas, there is no feeling in your heart. There is no taqwa in your heart. You do not know whose court you are present in. Munasab is speaking, people are talking. Munasab is speaking, people are busy with their phones. Munasab is speaking, people are laughing. If you wanted to do all of these things, why did you come to the masjid? During the entire discourse, you will be speaking, you will be laughing, you will be doing everything which you want to do. As soon as you leave the masjid, what did Munasab say in Jummah? I don't know. Why? Because my mind was not there. My body was there, my mind was not there, my heart was not there. When your heart is not in the masjid, then ask yourself, what type of a mu'min are you? Nabi Sallallahu says, summary of a hadith, that a mu'min in the masjid is like a fish in water. When the fish is in the water, it's relaxed, it's comfortable, it moves around, it's happy. Take the fish out of the water, how it starts shaking, how it starts moving, how it starts trembling. Why? It's restless. Nabi Sallallahu says, that's the example of a mu'min in a masjid. When you enter the masjid, your heart was supposed to be feeling peaceful. When you enter the masjid, your mind was supposed to be peaceful. When you enter the masjid, you were supposed to be feeling at peace. There you're coming in the masjid with all your worries, troubling everyone else and troubling yourself as well. My words are but harsh. And these things are important to be spoken from the minbar. Because if we are not going to tell you from the minbar, then who is going to teach you the adab of the masajid? Who is going to teach you the etiquette of the masjid, the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? So keep in mind, the masajid of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is a very important place. You can build a double, triple story house. In exchange of that, you will not get a house in Jannah. My Nabi Sallallahu says, Man bana lillahi masjidan, bana Allahu lahu baytan fil Jannah. The one who builds a house for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, a masjid for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah ta'ala builds a house for him in Jannah. There are thousands of excellences of masajid. That's not my topic today. My topic was totally something else. But because I saw something which was very disturbing, I thought let me first address it. Because we human beings are in need of tarbiyat. We are in need of tarbiyat. Yes, we claim lots of things. We love Nabi Sallallahu, we do this, we do that, everything. We celebrate Milad, we celebrate Urs. My question is, first become a proper human being. अपने मन में डूबकर पाजा सुनावे जिंदगी तू अगर मेरा नहीं बनता ना बन अपना तो बन. Be sincere to yourself, be honest with yourself. Who are you joking around with? We don't even know how to love properly, how to be proper human beings, and we want to go around telling everyone everything, preaching to everyone about everything. Sitting in the masjid is the basic thing. Every Muslim is supposed to know what's the etiquette, what's the adab of the house of Allah subhanahu. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala enable us to act upon what we have learned and pass this message on to others as well. Allah Ta'ala, let's all start the nushrik. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Mawlana Muhammadin kama tuhibbu wa tarda wa salli alayhi. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Holy Quran, قُلْ هَلْ يَسْتَوِي الَّذِينَ يَعْلَمُونَ وَالَّذِينَ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ. My beloved say, those who have ilm, those who have knowledge, and those who don't have knowledge, are they equal? Allah Ta'ala is telling Nabi Sallallahu, ask the people, are they equal? They're not equal. The people who have knowledge are greater than the people who do not have knowledge. Why? Because when a person has knowledge, when he has ilm, then only will he be able to obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Tell me, can you perform salah if you don't know how to perform salah? If you don't know how many rakats in Zuhr Salah, how many rakats are you going to perform? 3, 2? Can you give zakat if you don't know how to give zakat? Can you perform nikah if you don't know how to perform nikah? Can you go for Hajj if you don't know what to do in Hajj? No. So without knowledge, you cannot do any action which is the ibadah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's why Allah says, my beloved, tell them, ask them, that those who have knowledge and those who don't have knowledge, they are not equal. The ones with knowledge are much greater in the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, in a summary of hadith, that the one who seeks knowledge, the one who leaves his house to seek knowledge, until he returns, he is in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Until he returns, he is in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We all know that making jihad, fighting in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, is fi sabilillah. But today's time, if you cannot go for jihad, you cannot fight in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and you want to go in the path of Allah, the easiest way is make yourself busy in seeking ilm and deen. Automatically you will be included in those who are in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam was informed, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, O Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, a certain Sahabi of yours, this news came after Asr. Ya Rasulullah, a certain Sahabi of yours is going to leave this world before Maghrib. When the news came? After Asr. When he's going to leave this world? Before Maghrib. Means there's just few moments in this world. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam called the Sahabi, or my Sahabi, hukum came from the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that before Maghrib, few moments you are going to leave this world. Sahabi did not question, Ya Rasulullah, how do you know I'm going to leave this world? When I'm going to die is in the hands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. How do you have this knowledge? How do you know when I'm going to leave this world? No question. Immediately he said, because he was Sahabi, he knew, my Nabi says something is definitely haq. If my Nabi says I'm going to leave this world, although it is unseen news, but my Nabi said it, I'm going to leave this world, that means. Sahabi says, Ya Rasulullah, tell me such a action which is the most beneficial for me at this moment. I'm going to leave this world now, so tell me something which is the most beneficial thing for me. Nabi Sallallahu did not say, go read namaz, go read nafil, go in one corner of the masjid and say, Allah, 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 go give zakat, go give sadaqah. No. What Sahabi asked? Tell me the most beneficial thing at this time. Nabi Sallallahu says, make yourself busy in seeking ilm and deen. Learn the knowledge of the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Narrator says, if there was anything more important than seeking ilm and deen, then Nabi Sallallahu would have mentioned that action. How important it is to seek ilm and deen? How important it is to seek ilm and deen? Because I told you, when namaz, your zakat, your roza, everything is first. But if you don't have knowledge about it, you will never ever be able to perform those ibadah. On the day of judgment, when a person comes in the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and the question will be asked that, why didn't you perform your salah? Why didn't you fast? And the person says, Ya Allah, I didn't know how to perform salah. I didn't know how to fast. That excuse is not going to be accepted from him. The answer will come, why didn't you learn how to perform your salah? Why didn't you learn how to give zakat? Why didn't you learn how to fast? I sent my Nabi, I sent the Quran, I sent the ulama kiram, they were there for you. Why didn't you go and learn the knowledge which was first and necessary upon you to learn? Ulama kiram have stated that when a certain action becomes necessary upon you, seeking the knowledge for that action becomes first upon you. When you become baligh, when you reach the age of puberty, at that time namaz becomes first on you. At that time when namaz becomes first, all the rules, all the ahkam, all the masail related to namaz, seeking them becomes first on you as well. When you have lots of wealth, zakat became first on you, now all the masalas of zakat become first on you as well. When you make nikah, now nikah, you are in nikah, all the rules of nikah become first upon you to learn. When you do business, now you are doing business, you are doing bay, all the ahkam, all the rules of business becomes wajib and necessity upon you to learn. So whenever you do any action, when it becomes necessity upon you, seeking knowledge of that action becomes first and necessity upon you at that time. So ilm deen is something which is very important. We have unfortunately distanced ourselves from ilm deen, from the knowledge of the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And because of this is the reason why we are losing, and until Qiyamah we are going to carry on losing. I mean, in the beginning of my bayan, the thing which I mentioned about the adab of masajid, if somebody has ilm, tell me, would he ever disrespect the masjid? Would he ever sit in a disrespectful way in the masjid? Would he ever do anything against the etiquette of the masjid? No. Why? Because he has the knowledge. He knows what is right, what is wrong. But because he did something which is against the etiquette of the masjid, it shows he did not have the knowledge of the respect of the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. How important is ilm deen? How important it is. You cannot move a single step without learning ilm deen. That is why ulama kiram have a high rank in the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because they have knowledge. They are people with knowledge. They are people who teach others knowledge. That is the reason why they have such a high rank in the court of Allah. The previous people always used to respect ulama kiram. They always loved ulama kiram. You all heard of the name Khalifa Harun Rashid. Everyone heard the name? Most of them must have heard the name. Very great Khalifa in Islam. Lover of the awliya, lover of the people of Allah. Khalifa Harun Rashid had a son whose name was Mamun Rashid. So he called a certain Huzur Ulama Kasai Rahmatullahi Ta'ala. And he said, Hazrat, my son Mamun Rashid wants to learn ilm deen, and I want you to teach him. You are going to be his ustad. Can you come home and teach my son? Who is saying this? The king of his time, Khalifa, the ruler of his time. I said, you must come home and teach my son. Hazrat Ulama Kasai said, your son and all the other sons are equal. If all the other children come to the madrasa, your son must even come to the madrasa. I'm not going to come to your house specially to teach your child. These are people of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In their heart, they did not have the love for wealth, the love for wealthy people. Whatever was right, whatever was wrong. If everyone else is coming to the madrasa, your son must also come to the madrasa to them. Khalifa Harun Rashid said, okay, Azad, he will come to the madrasa, but when he comes, please test his sabak first. Test him first before the other students. Ulama Kasai said, the student who is going to come first, he is going to give the sabak first. If your son comes first, he will give sabak first. If your son comes last, he is going to give the sabak at the end. Khalifa Harun Rashid accepted. Okay, sir, he is going to come to you, and whenever he comes, that's going to be his position of giving sabak. One day, Khalifa Harun Rashid passed by the madrasa, by the place where Ulama Kasai was teaching his son. And he saw that Ulama Kasai was making wuzu and he was washing his feet. And his son, Mamun Rashid, Khalifa's son, was pouring water on the feet of his ustad. So Khalifa got angry. Why he got angry, that I'll tell you. But for a moment think, the king of his time, the ruler of his time, the leader of his time, he goes and he sees that in the madrasa, my son is pouring water on the feet of his ustad. Today's time, we don't have the respect of the asatidha. In today's time, if some wealthy person's son was doing the same thing, for his entire life he will have some feeling in his heart against that munasab. Look at the munasab. He has hands, he could wash his feet himself. He's telling my son to pour water on his feet. Who is my son? His servant? Who is my son? His slave? Khalifa Harun Rashid saw that his son is pouring water and Ustad is washing the feet. He came down from his horse and he took a whip, a lash, and he hit his son. He hit his son and he said, Bear of insan, O disrespectful person, Allah Ta'ala gave you two hands. With one hand pour water on the feet of your Ustad, with the other hand wash the feet of your Ustad. You have two hands and you're letting your Ustad wash his own feet. ustad with one hand, but the other hand you must pour water on the feet of your ustad. So these were the pious people, the previous people. That they were kings, they were rulers, but still they taught you what's the adab, what's the respect of the ulama. What's the respect of the people who have knowledge in the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Why? Because they are not equal. When the Quran has said that the one with knowledge and the one with no knowledge is not equal, then they are not equal. Ilm is very, very, very important. Ilm is very important. All of you need to seek ilm. And in order for you to seek ilm, you need to be in touch with those people who have ilm. We all have phones. On our phone, we have contact numbers of doctors, mechanics, lawyers, etc. Anything happens, call the doctor. Anything happens, call the mechanic. Anything happens, I'll call the person who is a profession in that certain, who is a